Vaci, Catalin, Claudia, Cosmin,
Happy
Felicidada,
New Year.
Sophia, Thanos, Tia, Simona, Sep. I'm just like calling out the names. Attila. It's great to have all of you on here. Virginia, Vitodas. Welcome, Vidodas. Okay, my names need some practice. That's why I need to see you guys in person and hear you say your names to me. It's great to have you on, and we are excited to bring this webinar to you. Ooh, what's this? Happy New Year! We're excited.
She's dominating the space.
Wow, you know what? I just have a dominating personality, but that's how you get things done, right? By dominating, and that's what we're here to do. Dominate our brand new company, dominate Seacret, dominate the ranks, and yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm ready to go.
Mela's in a very dominant mood. Can you tell? So guys, I think one thing, if you guys know us, you probably realize that we're always going to have fun. Okay.
Yes.
If we have fun, you have fun, and that's always our number one goal. So what a way to start the year, guys. I mean, to be part of a new family, Seacret, dream trips, start a new chapter with new opportunity. And I'll tell you what's really, really, really cool is that I think that doing this on essentially the 2nd of January, you feel like at the beginning of the year, you just have a clean slate. Mm-hmm. You know, like 2020, I know it had a lot of curveballs. I know it's had a lot of challenges.
And we were so happy for that year to end. I mean, there was so much good stuff from the year, but when it ended, we were like, yes, we got through it. We're still here. We made it. And on and upwards to 2021, but we were like hyped to say goodbye, right?
Yeah, and we were actually doing a goal setting workshop just a little bit beforehand, and I was sharing with them. I said to them, it was very weird that the year started with essentially being on a dream trip over in Israel, going to the Dead Sea. And I remember saying to Melanie, I said, hey, this year I want to travel a little bit less. And you got to be careful what you wish for, guys, because literally we traveled a lot less in 2020.
All of us. She just made the wish for everyone.
So if you're not specific about what you're asking for, then sometimes what you get is a response to what you asked for, and then you realize you were not specific enough. So starting 2021, I want to travel more.
Mm-hmm. I want to have better skin. I want to have better health.
Absolutely. And obviously we've got the right company to do that, to take care of our overall being, inside, outside, and memories. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're literally going to take you through and a few things as we're getting ready to start the new chapter on what are the steps that you guys need to do in order to rank up this January. Okay.
Awesome. So a lot of you guys, you know, you've already seen the updates. You know that we've got this amazing collaboration now with Seacrets. We've partnered with Seacrets and we are going the way forward. So we've been lucky enough. I believe we're on our 3rd week of business now with Seacrets.
And I want to tell you guys, literally only 3 weeks now, through the power of teamwork, our team has already generated, last I checked, which was last night, $585,000 in revenue.
That's over $500,000.
Literally since the 18th of December.
So what does that say? We know what we're doing, man. We know how to kill this. We know how to do sales.
I don't like the word kill.
Okay. We know how to explode this. Still same thing.
But I'll tell you the other thing that it tells me is that people are ready for change, guys. People are ready to do bigger, better things. I know that 2020 for the travel industry was a very, very difficult year. And what's exciting about this new chapter going forward is that right now it's like, imagine, probably not the best analogy, but imagine you're going to war. One option is to go to war with one gun. Another option is to go to war with 3 different types of guns. If you're fighting for your freedom, what's going to give you better chances? If one gun breaks and you're in battle and you've only had one gun and you're fighting for your life. Do you see what I mean? Now, obviously, we're not fighting for our life in real life, but we're fighting for our freedom. And I'm not necessarily just talking about making the millions. I'm talking about the freedom of choice. I'm talking about the freedom to live the kind of life we want under our terms without having to worry about what's going to happen to the economy, as what 2020 has taught us, that sometimes economies go up, they also go down, and they have a major crash. To have the kind of income where you recession-proof yourself. And I believe right now, with having the opportunity of having 3 different industries, having 3 different options, when sometimes, health and wellness and nutrition, January is very, very big for that. New year, new you, and also like looking good for summer or things like that.
Everyone knows summer bodies are built in the winter.
Summer bodies are built in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, then we've also got travel that's going to be kicking back in a few weeks as well, just in time for spring and later on summer travel and building more memories. So we've got something for every time of the year and for every type of person, right? So let's go through in some things to make you aware. I know, guys, as we're going into this new transition, there's a lot of information out there. I know that you guys have been literally from all sides, lots of videos and training and webinars and Zoom calls. And I get it. It's a lot of information. But one thing you got to remember, repetition is the mother of all skill. The more times you watch something, the more times you learn it. Now, sitting there watching the presentation video 50 times is not going to make you any money.
Better to have somebody on it with you and watch it at the same time they're watching it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how we really learn when we got started in our network marketing journey and with World Ventures. When we first started, we would watch the presentation and we would learn while we were earning. So we wouldn't waste time watching the video 15 times without a prospect on it. We would grab a prospect on and then we would watch as they were watching it. So we were learning as they were doing it until we got to the point where we knew that we could present it blindfolded pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, obviously, everything that you learn, you don't need to teach all of it to your team. You need to teach them the basics. So we're going to go through some steps with you guys, some of the things that are very, very important for you guys to be aware of. Mm-hmm. And what steps you need to take in order to focus on the most important foundational ranks. So to give you an idea, every single network marketing company has some ranks that are what we call your building blocks. Okay. For World Ventures, for a very, very long time, our building block was senior reps. Okay. Let's help get as many people to senior rep. Then, of course, we also introduced 3-star. Okay. And then if you can get them to senior rep, then you can get them to the next level and so on. Mm-hmm. There's some ranks that you get to with numbers, and there's some ranks that you get to with not just with numbers, but also your level of leadership. As your level of leadership grows, so you will your ranks. But you need the numbers, you also need the leadership. You guys with me? So key thing is,
yeah. So, okay, guys. So what I love about this company is their rolling 4-week period. So they've done something really, really smart here. In fact, it blows my mind how psychologically smart their week setup is. So the last day of the week for us is Monday. And psychologically, usually we start the week on Monday. So people would be pushing hard on a Monday anyway. And that's when the weekly sales for your weekly commissionable paycheck comes in at that late night Monday. Okay. So what that means is wrap up any follow-ups that you've got to do, any closings that you've got to do, wrap it up that Monday. Because we have a 4-week rolling period, what that means is when you get to the end of the 4th week, the volume resets from the 1st week. So if you're going to push for a rank, you get an opportunity every single week to pop that rank at the close of business. So you want to go back over the 4 weeks and check who have you got that's on the fence from your team and really get those ranks cranking. And I love that it's a Monday, because it means psychologically the first day of the week that we're used to as humanity is really the last day of the week here. So we're going to push harder, which results in a better week. You got me?
So cool. I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to rebrand Mondays. And from now on, Mondays are going to be called Money Monday.
Yes, Money Monday. Okay? I love it.
So Money Mondays, literally what you do on a Monday determines how you close your weekly check. and you get paid the following Friday for what you did up until that Monday.
So that's for example, 10 days later.
Exactly, 10 days later. So our week will finish on Monday night, and then not the Friday after
of that week. It's
so the
Friday
following
after.
Friday, which is the 11th. Okay, that's when we get paid for what we do up until Monday night. So Mondays begin, right?
And guys, just remember, so any volume you have collected, let's say on week 1, on the 4th week, it will reset. So your binary will now show the volume of week 2, week 3, and week 4. Okay, so you just make up that same volume again to keep that rolling in. Okay, hope that makes sense to everybody. I see some of you in the little videos. Give us a thumbs up if you got it. I think that was pretty simple. Amazing, Seb. Thank you, Claudia. Amazing. Love it. Cool. So moving on, Money Mondays. Wait, is Money Monday tomorrow? I'm on the 3rd, but it's the 2nd, isn't it?
Today's Saturday.
2 more days. I'm like whizzing through this year. I'm just so excited. It's 2021. I don't know what day it is, but I'm excited. All right, Saturday. That's it. Cool. All right, first things first, let's talk about what we're talking about here. Let's have a look. So opt in.
So
I'm
just gonna put the chat over here. Yeah.
Guys, this is something hugely exciting as well. I don't know whether you guys were on that very last minute call on the 31st on New Year's Eve. Unbelievable. We all received our first paycheck from our brand new company, Seacret. So what you need to do in order to get that up and running is set up Seacret Pay. So in your back office, you will see a settings wheel on the left-hand side. Oh, am I wrong?
Yeah. Before that, I just want to highlight one thing because, you know, one of the things that really excited us about our company, guys, Seacret, is that essentially there were some delays with Paylution. And because they did not want us to experience any delays with our paycheck, they went and did an agreement with eWallet, otherwise also known as Hyperwallet. So that way we can get the money straight away. And anybody that had commissions that they had earned during our launch week, essentially you should have received an email from eWallet. So if you had already clicked on Seacret Pay, no problem. But if you haven't, just make sure you activate. If you have received an email with regards to eWallet, very important that you go through and you activate your eWallet, because then whatever commissions that you've earned during the launch weekend, essentially weekend, because we're launched on the 18th, which is a Friday. So it's whatever commissions you earned from the Friday until that Monday. So it's essentially for 3 days, right? So make sure you set up your eWallet account. That's very, very, very important. And then from next week, then we're going to determine whether we keep eWallet as one of the options to keep getting paid from eWallet and have Paylution as an option, or whether we go back to Paylution or so on. Okay. So if you have not received the email from eWallet, no problem. Log into your back office, like Melanie said, top left where your name is, you'll see like a little bow or something, which is your settings. You click on that and you activate my Seacret Pay.
And help your team do that as well, because for me, belief is always when you receive your paycheck. Like your belief goes through the roof once you get that first paycheck. And, you know, even for me and Efrosyni, having been around, you know, the industry for 2 decades collectively, like we were so excited when that paycheck came through on the 31st. It was like a sign for us, a symbol that 2021, yeah, we were like, yes, 2021, it couldn't have been more perfect timing. So go ahead and immediately after we finish this webinar, set that up, like make a note, just do it, get it done, get the money. Awesome. So we are moving on. Now we want to talk about, are we good? Are we good with the slides?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just
okay. So let's start to talk about the packages, guys. So right now we have options for what I want to call 4 packages. Okay. I say 4 because I'm including all of the packages together as the Have It All package. So we've got the Wow package, we've got the Perfectly Primed package, we've got the Lovely Day package. Now, if right now you're thinking to yourself, do you know what? I don't know which package to get and finances are limited. Take the Wow package and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The Wow package has every single bestseller the company has in the package. So the mud soap, the oil and salt scrub, the body butter, the exfoliating peeling gel, the nail buffer, and the magnetic mud mask. I think it's got a couple of extra things, and massage soap and another body lotion in there as well. But these are best company sellers, best-selling. So these are going to help you do your work to demo the product. So remember, sorry, I'm talking really fast. I'm going to talk a little bit slower.
Translation will be
the
very
translation. I'm so sorry. That's going to be like my
development area
of 2021, to talk slower. Okay.
Don't talk so slow.
Oh,
like,
okay. I thought I was helping. So basically what you want to do is, with the Wow package that you've got, you can demo the products. You can have, I like to call these handbag products actually, because there's certain products in there. Yeah. Keep them in your handbag, so they're always on hand. Don't think that I got that myself, by the way, guys. I actually just follow our brand new mentor, Muzafa. And that was something that he mentioned in one of his presentations. So I'm taking no credit for a handbag product. Maybe he's keeping them in his man bag.
I guess I need to start carrying handbags.
Your handbag collection, Efrosyni. So you can put things like the body butter into your handbag. You can put the exfoliating peeling gel in your handbag as well. And you can also put that nail buffer, because it gives a wow result immediately, into your handbag. So if finances were a challenge, grab that one. The second package, which personally for me is for people that I'm bringing in that are looking for brand new products, they're new prospects, new customers, and they're predominantly male, I'm selling them this new package. The reason is it includes the shampoo and the conditioner, which we all know men use those, and two specific male face wash and an aftershave balm. So there's something in there specifically for men that I think is really nice. So I've kind of made my target audience for this second package for men. And then the third one, what I love is it includes our luxury line. So there are three main lines that we have at Seacret. The first one is the essential line. So to keep it simple, the essential line is for any type, all ages, any kind of skin type. And it's like a basics line, like everybody's using these products, and they have the blue lids, so it's easy to identify. Then we have an anti-aging range. Some of the anti-aging products are in the Lovely Day package. And what we also have in the Lovely Day package is products from the third range, which is the Bio Shield. Now, Bio Shield are really special for anybody that's got skin concerns. In fact, for me, if I've got people I'm speaking to that are over the age of 35 and they're telling me I'm worried about skin damage, or I'm really worried about pigmentation on my skin, I'm going to push the Lovely Day package, because it's got that Bio Shield line in it as well. And you can see it's got a mascara in it as well. Ladies will love it. The eye booster, by the way, guys, for those of us who are lucky enough to be boarding planes, it is a miracle product. If you get off your plane, you rub that around your eyes, you're going to avoid all of that puffiness from the flight. Just saying, because I like to keep a few little products in my handbag. So make sure you grab that, or the Have It All. So what you want to do with the Have It All package, personally, as a professional network marketer, somebody who prides myself on real leadership and leading by example, I went for the Have It All package because I want to have access to every product possible that the company's offering me right now. I want to become a product of the product and lead by example. So let's just have
on that note, guys, because I know that there's been a lot of people that have been messaging us going, hey, I paid this much for shipping and customs. Is that normal? All the rest of it. And I want to explain to you guys that, yes, it is normal right now. The only way that we could have launched the company was by having this NFR program, which means not for resale. And this is the reason that right now we can't have the full catalog with every single product that you can order and ship directly from Europe. It's getting shipped from the US. Having said that, what we've done is that we literally went through, and I think we said this on a previous call as well. We went through with the retail website in Europe, and we identified what would someone pay if they were not a Seacret agent like us, and if they went direct to the retail website of Seacret online, and they ordered all the products that are in the Wow package individually.
Like, just to give you an idea, that mud mask retails at $350 without taxes and without shipping. That's just the mud mask. Now have a look at the whole wow package, $275.
Exactly. So that way, like, so it's important for you guys to know the value of it, because sometimes people are like, oh, but you know, like the wow package, for example, in Cyprus, after I paid shipping and all the rest of it, was like $400, which is 295 euros. It sounds a little bit pricey. And I'm like, compared to what? I'm like, we priced the wow package. It came to 782 euros.
Bogdan's just corrected me there, everyone. So it's just 360 euros. My apologies. Yeah. We looked at a lot of products, but you can see for yourself. It's secretspa.eu. So if you want to have a look at how much they are charging in euros, you can definitely go and look at the retail websites yourself.
Exactly.
So
what are the goals?
Absolutely. So the first thing is get yourself qualified. Get yourself active. So that's by purchasing your choice of product first of all, and then get qualified. So in order to get qualified, you need a purchasing agent on the left and a purchasing agent on the right. Okay, so that's 2 personals to get qualified. In Wild Ventures, we needed 4 personals. Here, you only need 2 personals. So that's pretty exciting. And then achieve mission 3. Let's make that the first goal for everybody, to achieve mission 3. So there's several ways that you can do that. You can either sell 4 275 packages. So that's 4 wow packages or 4 perfectly primed packages, or 2 have a nice day packages. The have a nice day package is so lovely. I thought it was lovely day, but have a nice day sounds good too.
It's probably have a lovely day, and I just wrote that wrong.
Okay, well, the day package, that's a perfect purchase for mothers and for grandmothers, I would say. So go ahead and sell definitely to your family with those. Or you can have buy it for yourself, a have it all package, and you can qualify just by purchasing for yourself. So that's how you achieve mission 3. So just to recap, you sell 4 of the wow or perfectly primed within your team, or you get 2 of the lovely day package, or the 1 have it all package. And you do need to purchase some products yourself, don't you, Efrosyni, in order to get qualified? So you need to pick a package yourself as well.
Yeah, so that's what Get Active is. Okay,
Get Active is purchase yourself.
Get Active is purchase a package for yourself, guys. Get Qualified is 2 personals, 1 on the left and 1 on the right, that have bought a package. Okay, right now it's 2 agents. Later on, when we're also able to sign up customers, it could be 2 customers. Okay. And to achieve mission 3, so the 1 have it all package, that's one way of achieving mission 3, as Melanie said, or you can do a combination of those as well. So Bogdan is asking, sell 4 275 to 4 people. Yes. You can do that. Or if you've got 2 people, so I'll tell you what we've actually had done as well. So we had 1 person that bought 2 275 packages for themselves, and another person that bought a have a nice day or have a lovely day package. Essentially, you did the total volume of $1,100-$1,200 QV, and that gets you mission 3 qualified. So you can do a little bit of a combination, guys.
Okay. So you'll also notice that the company does push you to do it in your first 7 weeks as well. And I think that's a great goal, because to have time limits on a target is going to push your team harder. Whereas if they just go, we'll do it whenever you like, we'll all sit back, take time, and nothing will get done around here. So 7 weeks, make it your goal. I mean, for us, it was like we came in and we were like, right, it's a brand new name of a company, Seacrets. We've got 1 first day, we've got 1 first week, and one first month, 1 first year. So we've got our yearly goals as well, and we've also got our monthly goal that we're working on to finish this month. We won't share it; it's our personal goal. Let's aim hard, and then we can say
coming soon.
Coming soon. We're working on that. But in our first 4 days, we were able to hit Ruby. And we made it our goal. Like, we just went hard. It was, phones back to back. Who can we call? Who have we got? And also helping the team as well.
So one of the things, so Andre, has to be new agents. Well, look, right now, everybody's new, Andre.
We're all new together.
Because everybody started from the 18th of December. So essentially, anybody that's coming to your team right now, it's either brand new, just signed up, or was in your team in World Ventures, and for them to get active and qualified, they still need to get a package as well.
All the volume that we've done has been through Seacret sales, though. If you were asking in terms of dream trips, no.
Yeah, of course.
Everything that we've sold to hit that rank has been Seacret products.
But the thing is, the thing that you got to sit there and look at, okay, coming into a new company right now, you have to sit there and you have to set the pace for your team. And if you're brand new right now, you don't have a team yet, well, you are the first person on your team. So when he says you have 7 weeks in order to achieve mission 3, do you want to be the person that does it in 7 weeks, or do you want to be the person that does it in 7 days? Do you see what I mean? Because whatever you do, your team's going to do. And as you start to build a culture. And if you were not the person that moved fast as you would have liked in World Ventures, guys, great, create a new story. Now, you guys, a lot of you guys know we took 10 years in order to achieve IMD with World Ventures. And you know what? What we did in 10 years, I'm telling you, we're going to do in our first 30 days. That's our focus, is to do Diamond, the equivalent of IMD, in 30 days. Actually less, but we're saying 30 days is the worst case scenario. I'm giving you guys, I'm telling you, you guys have the same opportunity to do exactly the same thing. If it took you 6 months to hit senior rep, which is the equivalent of bronze, take 6 days, take this, like do it in January, okay? Because you got to set this pace for this whole year. And I'm telling you, if you don't do something big in January, psychologically and subconsciously, you're setting a precedent for the rest of the year. If you've always been guilty one of those people that's put things off and gone, you know what, I'm gonna push, but then something else comes up and it gets pushed to the side and pushed to the side. If you start your year like that, the rest of the year is going to look like that. I know a lot of us were sick and tired of all the challenges that sometimes they happen with 2020. And I'm also grateful for a lot of the gifts of 2020, but don't carry them with you in 2021. Erase, like start with that clean slate and go, you know what? That's it. This is my first week right now. Maybe if you already taken some action, you've got some sales. I see Maris and Stefania already on here. They've already achieved 3 promotions since they started.
Congratulations,
a bunch of people,
guys.
Yeah, a bunch
they
of people.
hit a rank on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Eve, they were working. They hit a rank, and we were like, yes, this is the best way to start the year. We were just so excited for them, weren't we? Just yay, go you guys.
Because honestly, this is why one of the things that I really respect about Maris and Stefania is that they truly walk the way, they walk the walk. Like New Year's Eve, some people are like partying, celebrating, whatever. And I'm not saying don't do that, but I'm just saying they wanted to start the year with the bang. And how do you start the year with the bang? You finish with the bang.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So this is all the different ranks, as you can see up on your screen. Now, it's all the different ranks, how much money you get paid for cycles, what qualifying volume you need in order to achieve that. Now, qualifying volume is dollar for dollar. So let's say, for example, you have someone that on your left buys an all-in, they have it all package, playing all in. Normally, that should give you $1,100 in qualifying volume because it's $1,100 to buy them. Company said we'll give you $1,200 so you can achieve mission 3. So that means essentially you're halfway to executive. You see that? The first one, you're already halfway to executive. And you get someone to buy, have it all package on your right, you just achieved executive. You got $100 rank up bonus and product credit, okay? And you're getting $30 in cycles. Now, if you got now 2 people that got to have it all packaged, 1 on each side, okay, guess what? Help them to get 1 person each. Now, all of a sudden, that helps you to get to bronze. And at bronze, you get a $250 rank up bonus or an iPad. Personally, guys, if it was my choice, I would choose the iPad, because by choosing the iPad, all of a sudden it becomes like a really cool tool that when you're doing your presentations, go, hey, look, this iPad was paid for by Seacret. Whereas the $250, when you go spend it on something and it's not visible, it's not as powerful.
Yeah, you can't really show it, but it's so exciting to have proof of, you know, like, I got this. It's great. People love tangible products, and that's what's great about Seacret. We've got something tangible to sell. And Maria, great question. Can we use $250 product credits in order to be active for the next month? We have been told by company leadership, by Muzaffar, our incredible upline who's been giving us so much information, that to just wait. They're working on something for us. So we're actually just waiting on an update for that. And they will definitely update us by the end of the 4 weeks. So hold tight, don't worry, focus on the sales for now, and they'll update us on how to stay active when we need to do it. Cool?
And speaking of staying active, guys, this is very, very important. Speaking of staying active and being qualified, right now, a bunch of us have come into Seacret, and if you were active and qualified in World Ventures, you're grandfathered as active and qualified in Seacret. Okay? Grandfather means you have the same benefits as if you had already achieved it, even if you haven't. Having said that, you have until the 11th of January in order to get active and qualified, because if you're not active, you don't get the carryover of the commissions. And if you're not qualified, you're not going to get paid. So they've given us 4 weeks in order to catch up with these. So if you're not fully active, even if it shows active, but if you know that you haven't purchased a package yet, or you haven't had 2 persons to purchase a package on each side, that needs to be your mission. Like, you need to do whatever it takes to get that to happen as fast as possible. Okay. So that's what we say. Mission 1, get active and qualified. Mission 2, get mission 3, right? 3, have a look at what rank you want to be at in 2021. Where do you see yourself in 2021? Okay, because this is the key thing, right? Like, people sometimes say to me, yeah, I want to make this sort of money. And I go, great. What rank do you need to be at in order to achieve that sort of money on a monthly basis? And they're like, I don't know. Do you see what I mean? Like, how much volume do you need to generate on a monthly basis in order to achieve that? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, then you don't have a goal. You just got a wish. Okay, so have a look at your screen right now. If you want to share with us what rank you see yourself this year, the rank that you're going to push yourself to achieve this year, share with us. I know Claudia says diamond. Sep says Crown Royale. All right, Sep, we'll rush you there. Mihai says diamond. Amazing. Okay. Diamond, 1st of July, 2021. Loretta Royale, Bogdan Crown Royale. Fortune says ruby, diamond. I love it.
What I really love as well, Efrosyni, is the fact that they show us the qualifying volume. So we know, for example, like the total amount of sales and qualifying volume, not in terms of people these days. So we know like how much product we've got to push as well. And that's really exciting to be able to have these kind of figures and break them down into monthly targets as well.
And not just that. I mean, it really makes it like a proper business, guys.
Yes.
Because, you know, when you're running a traditional business, you're not focused on, you know, just customers, you're focused on revenue for the company. So this is a really great way for you to be totally trained to be an entrepreneur. Okay. So awesome. Okay, so let's take it to the next level, right? So now you have a goal in your mind. So if, let's say, for example, I know a lot of you guys says diamond, okay? So as we can see on the screen, in order for you to be a diamond, you need $80,000 worth of volume on your left and $80,000 worth of volume on your right. And bear in mind, this is over 4 weeks.
Yes, monthly volume.
Okay. So that means essentially that each week you need to be generating $40,000 worth of revenue in your team. Okay. So essentially is what? $4,000 worth, $7,000 worth of volume every day.
So that's 7 have it all packages every day.
That's one way of breaking it down.
Yeah. And you can have your team help you with that as well. So You say to your team, okay, the target today is let's go out, let's get 7 Have It All packages. Who can we speak to? And you go out and do that, easy peasy.
So in order to achieve those goals, then one of the things that we always say, this is why it's important you set the pace. So if you want to get there faster, build with the Have It All packages. Or if you build it with the medium packages. So it's almost like in World Ventures, we used to say, hey, you're playing with titanium. Okay, you need, let's say for IMD, we needed 3,000 in lineage, which was essentially 1,000 titaniums or 1,500 platinums or 3,000 golds. That's how we used to break it down in World Ventures. So again, if we're sitting there looking at the same thing over here, and you need $40,000 in terms of revenue in total in order to be platinum, then $40,000 equates to 40 Have It All packages. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it equals to 80 Have a Nice Day or Have a Lovely Day packages, which is like our platinums. Do you guys see that?
That is correct, Ophelia, by the way. You would lose the diamond rank and become ruby again. And that's how it worked in World Ventures as well. If your volume wasn't consistent on the monthly basis, you would lose rank, but that's just an opportunity to step it up and you know, redo it. And sometimes it might be, for example, that you did a huge amount of volume in 1 month, and then the next month you're like, oh my gosh, like how do I repeat that? Because it's about duplication in network marketing. So that will be something that you just have to work on. Okay. And that's completely cool as well. So are we ready to move on from this?
I want to I want to highlight something else as well, guys. Right now, because we're focused on new volume, because we don't have that, what we call auto ship, right? So we don't have the monthly membership like we did with World Ventures yet. They're working on that. So, you know, you might be sitting there kind of going, well, I need 40 all Have It All packages right now. Yeah, but the other thing that you got to look at is you need essentially 400 people in your team spending $100 a month. That's another way of achieving it. Do you see what I mean? So that's the foundation. So it's not just new sales. It's as you have people on that monthly membership, the monthly auto ship, then that buffer becomes higher and higher and higher, your foundation. So then if all of a sudden you're generating $5,000 a month already from your people paying the monthly auto ship, then that means that extra $20,000 a month or $30,000 a month comes from new sales. And your biggest goal, guys, is to create a solid customer base of people that just love using the products. You know, you don't want to sit there. I know that right now for international, we have the NFR and all the rest of it, but essentially when we get the full catalog as well, like I'm literally just going to focus on as many people trying the product and becoming customers, and have a healthy customer base rather than everybody doing the customer in the business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So now you know what your goal is. Okay, we're going to go a little bit into a couple of things that is very, 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 very exciting. Melanie, do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, so really exciting that our company Seacret gives us 2 different times where we can qualify for an incentive trip. So you can go for diamond, or there's another way to hit an incentive trip, and Efrosyni will take us through that in a moment. But here's the thing about incentive trips is, you know, I've had the opportunity to do incentive trip with Marius and Stefania before, a lot of our team all across the world, several of the incentive trips that World Ventures was doing. It's something so exciting, not just for yourselves, but for the people that you're taking with you. And it's a great chance for you to sit down with a few key members from your team and say, look, guys, you know, this trip's coming up. It would be great if we all pushed and we all went together as a team so that you're all working together to be there. And, you know, these trips are where the magic happens. Number one, it's belief for all of your team. People will work much harder for recognition than they will for a paycheck. So people are going to work harder to get on this trip because everyone loves holidays. We know that. But for somebody to pay for it from what you've achieved, it's really great to share that. You get to hear the stories. Like that's something which is so powerful on these trips is the stories of people that have gone before you, that have made it before you, people that have been in the field long enough. It's the mastermind group that are gonna be going on these trips. So when you push for it and you get to really break bread with people that have been before you, done it with you, and they're operating at a higher level, that determines really the quality of your mindset and the quality of your life, because you are the average of the people that you hang out with. So the way that we're going to do it is we're going to identify people that want to be on this trip with us. And we're going to set goals together. Okay, so what do you need to do in order to be there? Let's help you. Let's break it down, the goal as well. I'm excited. I'm excited to meet new people as well. I'm excited to meet Seacret reps that may have just been with Seacrets and not been
Secret agents.
Seacret agents. Oh my God. Dun, 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 dun. It's like with James Bond, but you know, like it's exciting. Yes.
So as you can see, guys, so the first incentive trip, the qualifications have already expired. The reason that I included them is because so you guys can see what they're looking for you to qualify, which is the reason that we kind of base this training around this type of missions. And in order to basically get you guys into the programming of you're coming into Seacrets, right? You get mission 3 qualified, then you focus on how many people that you get in your team qualified for mission 1, mission 2, and mission 3. That's going to give you points. The more points you get, the bigger the chances you have of being invited in this trip for the following year. Okay. So I don't know what the new qualifications are, but essentially it's about helping you create the right success habits. Now, as you help people qualify through different missions, you also get a mentor bonus for helping them to do that.
And we will also be getting the little things that they mentioned there, like the cases, which is really great and lovely to brand yourself. So you get the cases. We're not sure about the entry to the convention yet, but we will receive $250 in product credit as well. So that's really
the company is working on something with regards to our events. Obviously, we will have the Marcaseta events moving forward, but because they're still working on that, that's why there's a question mark of what that's going to look like right now. Anyway, is it necessary to be qualified to get the mission mentor bonus or only active? Always, in order to get commissions, guys, you always need to be active and qualified. This is very, 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 very important.
It was exactly the same.
It's the same in the World Ventures, guys. If you didn't have your 4, you were not qualified, you were not going to get paid commissions. If you were not active, you were not going to get paid commissions either. So it's the same thing as any company, right? So let's talk a little bit about the team commissions. I'm not going to focus like in terms of explaining the compensation plan for you guys, because obviously this is not the purpose of this particular call. The purpose of this call is to give you an action plan to follow in order to achieve the main ranks to start with. But the reason I wanted to show this to you is because when people say to you, how do I make $1,000 a month? Then this is the kind of thing that you want to get good at talking about with your team in order to highlight to them and show them almost a roadmap on how they can get to $1,000 a month. If they can get to $1,000 a month, guys, they can get to $1,000 a week. So based on this example, I'm going to focus on if you're basically promoting and selling the have a nice day packages. So the equivalent of our platinum, the medium package, if you're playing with that, and that's your main focus, this is what that would actually look like, okay? Now, we always build 2 teams, the same as WV, but the difference is here is we build 1/3, 2/3. So for every 2 people you place on one side, you place 1 on the other side, you complete a cycle. 2 people on one side, 1 on the other side, you complete a cycle. It's not 2 and 2, okay? So you see here, we placed 1 person on one side, 2 people on the other side. Next person comes along, obviously it gets placed underneath them because we can't build 3 lines. When you get to the point where you have 7 agents on one side and 14 agents on the other side, okay, and you build it with the have a nice day packages, that's $1,000 a month, okay? To make it to $2,000 a month, and $4,000 a month, so $1,000 a week. 20 agents on one side with their have a nice day packages, 56 on the other. Are you guys with me? Bomba. Okay. So that's in terms of that. Now, if we focus on building strategy, okay, right? Honestly, this is one area that I'm going to place huge emphasis as soon as you get people started. In fact, at the end of every single presentation, this is what I'm focusing on right now. I'm presenting and I'm saying to them, listen, as you come in with these, your main goal is basically to get Mission 3 qualified as fast as possible. And so let's help you get to Bronze or Royale in your first 30 days. Okay. Bronze is more like your 3 stars. Royale is more like your senior rate. Okay. So when you guys saw the benefits before in terms of getting to Bronze, the rank up bonus, the iPad. At Bronze, you also start getting your first generation check match. So 20% of your personals. And as you go up through the ranks, then obviously you get more and more generations. So I'm assuming everybody's 0 left, 0 right now. Okay. That's the mindset as you're going into it, right? I know some of you guys have already hit Bronze and, Royale, and some of you Gold and so on. But let's assume all of you guys are 0 left, 0 right now. You're brand new. Okay. So obviously the first thing that you got to do is ask yourself, do I want to walk to Bronze or do I want to run to Royale? Now, you remember what Melanie said earlier. One thing, and guys, we've been saying this for 10 years. For 10 years, we're always telling our team, you have one first week, one first month, one first year. Build a powerful story because you're going to have it with you for the rest of your life. That's what we've been saying to people every single presentation as we're getting people started for 10 years. First week in WV, put in 9 personals, okay? First month, put in 20. First 12 months, build a team of 6,000, right? So the thing is coming into Seacret, what do? We put in 8 personals in our first 48 hours. Okay, so that first weekend, right? We're focusing on a bunch of more personals in our first 30 days. As a result, we generated the volume that we had. Now, having said that, we're not brand new people, guys, and we did come with an existing sales team. So I obviously don't have this sort of expectations from someone that's coming in completely 0 left and 0 right. Okay.
And, sometimes we would wonder with World Ventures, like we'd see somebody come in and, they'd be in like some Asian country like Singapore, and we'd go, oh my God, how did they go NMD in 3 weeks? And like we were shocked, but now we understand how they did it. They had previous experience in network marketing, and we've been able to do this because of our decades of experience that we bring together, because of the team that we're bringing over. And just to answer Fortune's question, Fortune, you need to...
Firstly, what a cool name, Fortune.
I know, I love it. Create your own fortune. Amazing. You do need to purchase 100 QV yourself monthly.
Yes.
That's the way that it works. So of course you want other customers buying as well, but per month you do need to get that 100 qualifying volume from your own pocket, from your own purchases. Now, people have asked questions on that. Here's the thing. Don't you use hand soap like all day long? Don't you use hand cream often? Don't you use shampoo and conditioner at least twice a week? That stuff, you're going to be running out of it. So you can just top up with that. They'll let us know the terms from next month, but becoming a product of your product, just look for something different that you don't have yet every month. That's what I'm going to be doing. I know what I've got my eye on that I hope they're going to be bringing out. I'm hoping for some sun lotion.
But not just that, guys. Yeah. There's stuff that are consumables. And also you got to bear in mind that when everything else comes to life, so right now we've got the skincare and we've got these packages, right? Later on, we're going to add the health and nutrition, right? So the Life by Seacret. And when we add the Life by Seacret, Then there's the 3 steps to daily health. And forgive me if I get the names wrong. Obviously, this is new for us as well. We're literally learning these. We're earning and we're learning at the same time, like all of you guys, right? So the thing is that these things of 3 things that you're drinking on a daily basis, like, your the way to alkaline, your protein shakes, all of that. There's a monthly package for that. Then there's going to be a monthly package for travel. This is the monthly package for the skincare. Then they're probably going to do something that's a monthly package for all 3 combined. So you're spending $100 or $150, depending which level you want to play at. Okay. And you get, your monthly travel membership and some of your health and wellness and mix and match. So once we get the wide variety, it's going to be much easier in order to be able to do that.
But also don't major in the minors right now. Like for us, this is something the company's taking care of. So we know that right now we're waiting for us to tell the next step on that. They're going to tell us the next step. But right now we're going to focus and get majored on how to build this until they tell us the next step.
So if you're brand new, starting with 0 left and 0 right, okay, and you go to bronze, right? Watch what happens. You go to bronze and you do that within your first 30 days. Look at the commissions that you're making, guys. You're literally getting $250 rank up bonus. You're getting a $240 mentor bonus as well, because you're helping people to get Mission 3 qualified. Your cycles go to $45 instead of $30. Plus you get your product credit, right? So essentially you got what? $650, $750 product credit. And on top of that, another $500 in commissions. Now that's your first good story. Someone says to you, okay, you've been in the business for about a month. What did you do? I just made about $1,200 in free product and in money in my first month. How are you doing? Do you see what I mean? That's the story. That's why you want to get that story as fast as possible. Now you could do bronze in your first 30 days. You could do bronze in your first week, depending how fast you want to play. Okay, bronze is only $4,000 worth of volume, guys. It's 8 packages of the Have a Nice Day. That's it. It's like doing it, get 8. We always talked about in World Ventures, get your 6. If you get your 6 platinums in your first 30 days, you make $1,200, right? I mean, do you guys see that?
It's great to have a focus point. It's great to have a focus point.
Now, obviously, if you go to Royale in your first 30 days, it's $2,285 in total commissions and $500 a month lifestyle bonus continuing from that. Okay. Again, having that story of buying that of achieving that in your first 30 days. Now we know, guys, this is not for the faint-hearted. All right. Going bronze. Yep. Anybody could do it. Royale, you're going to need to push. And it depends on your goals and it depends on the time that you can invest. But guys, this is 2021. You choose what level you want to play at this year. You choose whether you want to play small this year or you want to play the biggest game that you've ever played in your life. It's your choice. And like we said, what you do in January sets the pace for the rest of the year. If you want to finish 2021 looking back and feeling so proud because you had the best year of your life financially, like in your business, in your career, in your finances, or all of you guys that you said, I want to do diamond this year, I want to do this and I want to do that. You guys want to do diamond this year, you make sure you hit Royale in January. That's what you focus on. Because whatever you focus on in terms of story, and you got made $2,000 in my first 30 days, from now on, every presentation you do, every closing that you do, just go, look, I made $2,000 in my first 30 days, plus I started getting a monthly check of $500 a month. Do you want me to show you how I did it? You just milk that story like crazy. But coming in and saying I made $200 in my first month is not going to excite anybody. Okay? Now, if you just want to have fun, enjoy the products, build some amazing memories, that's cool. I am speaking to the people that you want to create your own history this year and you want to make it better than your last history. It's up to you. It doesn't matter whether you were a director, marketing director, whatever level that you're at in 2020, none of that matters anymore. You're not those ranks anymore. They don't count anymore. Okay, soon we're going to stop doing marketing directors and above calls or IMD calls, because those ranks don't matter. The only ranks that matter right now is the new ranks and the new story you're going to build. So what do you want your story to be?
And as Matt Morris said, which I love what he said yesterday's achievements don't make tomorrow's goals. So like whatever you did yesterday, that's not going to count for today. You have to keep proving yourselves. And that's life though, guys. That's life. You know, you can't live in the past glory. You got to keep making glory happen today and today. So I've just seen Lorena's question here. Lorena, this question, is it necessary to register a person that does not want to be here but wants a product? I can buy him through myself, but it will not be teamwork. So this is my advice to you. Right now, we are in the starting phases of Europe. Right now, we only have the option to buy packages. I had somebody that doesn't want to be an agent but wanted a package. There's no charge to be an agent right now. So I just signed them up, got them the package. And then if at a later date, they're open to recommending anybody, awesome. If a year goes by and they don't want to be an agent, I'll just make sure I take out that agent fee for them and they're able to still be a customer. There will be an option in future where we're able to just sign up customers. So you can go ahead, Lorena, when that time comes, is just put them through your website as a customer and they order direct from you and you get the commissions for that.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay. So guys, well, I want to finish off with this. Okay. Obviously, one of the benefits of achieving Royale, as well as getting the lifestyle bonus and everything else, is that you also qualify for a mentor bonus. So essentially, a mentor bonus is that every single person in your organization that doesn't have an upline Royale between you and them, when they achieve the different missions, you get a mentor bonus as well. Okay, so let's say, for example, if there's no Royales between you and anybody, like below you, every single person in your team from now on that achieves mission 1, you make $25. Every person that achieves mission 2, you make an extra $15, which is a total of 40. And everybody that achieves mission 3, you achieve $80. Okay. If there's a Royale between you and somebody else, that Royale will get the commission. But at the end of the day, guys, you want to help as many people in order to qualify for the missions, because that creates the culture and sets the pace for your team. Right? So doesn't matter how big your team is. You see that? Like you might have 30 people in your team, but all of a sudden you're the first upline Royale, and there's one person in your team that achieves that, you get a $25 check. Do you see what I mean? There's no limit, guys. I'm telling you. The more your team grows, the more people that you get qualified for the different missions, bigger the duplication. You see how that, just that check alone keeps on increasing. So I'm not going to sit there and spend too much time on this. I want to wrap things up with this. Everything goes back to the beginning. Your first mission, get active, get qualified. Second mission, get to mission 3. How fast you do it determines how fast you help your team do it. You get to mission 3, then just keep your eye on bronze and Royale. Do you want to do bronze and Royale in the next 30 days? Or do you want to do bronze and Royale in the next 7 days or 10 days or 12 days, whatever? Set a goal for yourself. I'm telling you guys, make January the month that you're going to be grateful for, because it sets the pace for the rest of the year. We're here to help in any way that we can. We understand, guys, being on the pre-launch, because we've been on the pre-launch before. Over the last 11 years, I lost count how many times of people would always say to me, well, Efrosyni, it's easy for you. You were there at the beginning.
Oh, my days. Yeah, right.
And I'm like, you guys have no idea what we went through at the beginning of WV. But I tell you what, you guys now get the benefit of being here at the beginning. And the reason I'm saying this to you is because being at the beginning, yes, it has a lot of big rewards later on, because you're part of the pioneer team, and the pioneers are the ones that build the biggest stories. But you know what though? The pioneers are the ones that created the roads, that paved the roads. Because right now there are no roads. There's a dirt road. You guys are some of the first people in all of Europe, and some of you in Africa or Australia or New Zealand, wherever you're actually tuning in from this. You guys are some of the first people to have this opportunity on ground floor. Here's what you got to bear in mind. When you sit there and you realize there's a couple of glitches in the system. Yes, we know the customs and the shipping is a bit more expensive than what it should be right now, because things are coming from the US. Later on, they're going to be coming from Europe. They're going to be coming from Africa. Guys, when you have these growing pains, remember, you said you wanted to be a pioneer. You said you wanted to be one of the first people in all of Europe. You said you want to be one of the main leaders. So don't expect the benefits without paying the price. And instead of focusing on what's wrong, ask yourself the question of what you can play to make it right. Because as a pioneer, it's also up to you to be part of the solutions. Don't sit there and look at your upline all the time going, hey, I got this problem. How do I fix it?
I tell you what, when you start to fix the problems, you become a stronger leader. When you start taking ownership, and yes, there are going to be problems here that aren't your fault. There are going to be challenges maybe that you go through in the company, which the company's dealing with because they just brought on like 5 million new names into their system. But you know what, when you get better at, for example, like let's say, for example, one of your customers has a challenge, and I had it that I've been through a challenge already here, and yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but it's also my responsibility to my new agent or my new customer to go, do you know what? My apologies. The company is on its first stages of launching right now. I will look at where I can find you a solution for this. I will ring customer service. So like, for example, I just saw Fortune's message right now about why is there a shipping fee when you sign up just an agent? Well, I have no idea. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
That's actually a glitch, guys. So that's a glitch that is getting fixed. Okay, right. To give you an idea. So that's literally one of the things that is going to get fixed by the company. Now, you know, again,
it's like, no one's fault, but you know, like right now, Efrosyni's been able to share that with you because she knows, but sometimes it's going to be things where you have to go, okay, how can I overcome this? How can I grow as a leader with this challenge? We were discussing that, you know, we went through countless challenges in 2020 in our business life, in our personal life. I mean, in every aspect of life, we went through a challenge. In my health, I went through a challenge, but you grow through the challenges. And I'm actually grateful for the challenges of 2021, even though I didn't enjoy them, even though sometimes it meant we were very frustrated, very agitated, very annoyed, we grew through them and we learned how to be stronger leaders and better people and work on a different level. And I know because of those challenges, we are next level business people now. And, you know, we can handle anything the world throws at us. I feel so fierce after all the challenges I went through. And that's what it takes, is it takes the person that you're becoming through the challenges to hit a high rank. So yes, you are going to have to go through pain, some growing pains. You're going to have to go through some uncomfortable encounters. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone and maybe help somebody overcome a company challenge and look for solutions yourself, but it will grow you to the level of leadership you need to be to hit top ranks.
So guys, as we basically get ready to wrap things up, this Tuesday coming up, we're literally going to have an online event with the one and only Mark Aceta. That's going to be essentially talking about having the mindset to win big in 2021. We did this in order to talk about practically the steps you need to in terms of focusing on the right things in the comp plan to make it happen. But Mark Aceta is going to take it to a whole new level, guys. If it wasn't for Mark Aceta, our company would not be where it is right now. I promise you, our leadership wouldn't be where it is right now. I honestly believe that Mark Aceta is the glue that really held our team together. not just this year, the last year, but this last 11 years, because he created such a powerful leadership factory. And it was essentially this leadership factory that he has created that's created the results that we've been able to create over the last few weeks as a team. It wasn't because of us. It wasn't because of just any single person, but it is this leadership factory, and it is because of the wisdom of Marcus Eder. So as we get ready to wrap things up, remember, Monday, we end the week. We have Saturday and Sunday. We have a lot of people right now, guys. That is the beginning of a new year. And a lot of people are looking right now. They're looking for something different in 2021. A lot of people were just basically burying their head in the sand in 2020, pretending that, it's going to be okay, it's going to finish soon. But now there's a lot of people ready that are just waiting for your phone call, or waiting for you to pick up the phone and share with them the gift, this opportunity to help change a lot of lives this year. Pick up the phone, finish this weekend, finish this week with a big bang, and start the month of January with the biggest action that you've ever taken. And see you guys on the call on Tuesday night.
Awesome. We'll see you there.